Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first video and I thought what better way to start off the channel than to show you guys something that I love to do. And so one of my many passions and hobbies is painting. Because yes, I love art, but painting is just, there's something about it that just, it makes me feel calm. But this painting, there's two paintings today, are for an artist study, and I needed to get them done because they were due last week. And so I just thought I'd take you along through my thought process as I go through this, because for this artist study, we are exploring artists from Canada, and I chose an artist who kind of is more of an abstract artist, and her name is Lorena Zeraldo. And she has this style where she adds black for her shading, and I think it's really interesting because it really pops on the painting, and I think it doesn't take away, but it actually adds to the painting, whereas most people would say that black is something that takes away. You don't want black in your painting. Oh, make dark browns, if anything, but you don't want black in your painting. You don't want black in your watercolor. But yeah, I think I love that. So after a long bit of procrastinating, I finally decided to start working on the flooring, because in my reference picture it has a yellow hue and it did not have it in my painting thus far. And at this point I am stressing because that is way too yellow for me, and I was not having it. So I'm like desperately trying to mix any amount of blue to try and fix it, and it's kind of getting better here. I'm sorry for my hair peeking through, but I'm stressing. I thought maybe the flash would help me like see better, because I decided to do this at night. It was like 11 p.m, maybe getting close to 12 at this point. And I'm starting to freak out. You can tell from how quickly my brush strokes are getting. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, let's try in the dark. Maybe the dark will make me feel better about this. And this was also after I went and tried to do some other things because I couldn't take it. I tried adding some lighter, it wasn't working. Somehow it became that, actually. I don't remember when. But this is when I'm just adding any bit of light bits. And if you look at the books on the bookshelf, I actually completely changed how I was painting those, because I realized that I wasn't actually as abstract as I should be, or as loose. I'd say she's not abstract but loose with her painting. You can tell what's going on in the paintings, but it's just so loose. And this is where I'm adding those final bits. Final did I really need to add this color? And then I made a huge mistake coming up. I was like, oh, that was too much light, too much highlight there. Gotta add some blue back in. And this, it still was too light there. And then this stroke that's coming up, I'm like, okay, that looks good, right? I started going through so much panic there, because I was like, this is not the color. I've just wrecked the pants. I started freaking out. I'm adding anything I can to maybe cool it down. It's like, okay, that's better. Maybe I'll just make both pants like that. Yeah, I was crashing out a little bit there. And I said, yep, that's done. We're done. And there's a little zoomed out. And wow, so nice. Just really showing off the painting. Here's the second one. This one I have not been putting much effort into. I've not been focusing on it. I don't like dealing with blues, and I don't know why I picked an image that my friends and I had taken at the beach when I hate blue. Anyways, I was not able to get the same colors that I wanted, but this is just me adding more color onto the body of my friend, even though I really didn't need to, because at this point I'm just like trying to avoid it. Oh yeah, this is day 2 because I actually fell asleep like right after that. So yeah, we are working on it, day 2. I'm trying to fix the white parts of the water at this point because, again, it's not the style of Miss Zeraldo. I don't even know if I'm saying her name right. I hope I am. I'm just freaking out at this point. I'm like, I can't get this water right. I can't get anything right. It's kind of contradictory because I said at the beginning that I love painting because it's calming, and then I go and crash out multiple times while I'm painting. But it's all right. It's all right. At this point, I'm actually starting to get like the type of texture on my painting that I've been wanting. I added some more yellow into the sky, which is what I needed to make the sky look better in my eyes. And I'm getting the colors that I want everywhere. Here's just me adding some more black because I think the black really actually helped pull through. I think it made this painting so much more interesting than it would have been if it wasn't there. Your eyes just like drawn to black. And here's the paint peel, or the tape peel, except I cut it off every time I messed up. I messed up a lot on peeling the paint, and I actually wanted to cry because I ripped off some of the paint of the actual paintings multiple times. Yeah, I cut it off every time it got too bad so that you guys could be at peace, whereas I was not at peace when this was happening. But here is the final reveal of my 2 paintings. Do they have names? No, because in art class, you don't really have meaning behind your art, not in high school. And that's me showing where I messed up all the time. Here's one last look, and thank you so much. See you next time, guys.